Greetings everyone, hello and welcome back once more to Endzone. Yeah, well, we're probably going to close it soon, this Let's Play, as we're, on a good track here towards 1,000 settlers, citizens, villagers. Let's call them citizens as we are becoming a city, right? And yeah, we are also trying to expand a bit further around the lake. For that, however, we have one problem, that's wood. We're consuming a lot of wood now since all of the workshops are producing the metal tools boosted as well, so that leads to a higher consumption, of course. And this is what we should really look out for. Also, yeah, I'm not particularly happy about my radiation protection. For that we have the radiation suit. However, we do consume quite a lot of that, and still it's not enough, right? So we'll be producing quite a lot of that. I would like to change some of these carbon masks to radiation suits now too. We have plenty of coal, of cloth and plastic, so in this case here that should be fine. There we have them too, so all of them are now working on radiation suits. I would still like to go ahead though, because we can, of course, with the latest tech, also build us a few more of the upgrade versions of that, right? So we got the upgraded workshop here, and we got the upgraded tailor shop. As we can see also though, costs me a lot of wood, so I will need a 6th forest lodge at this point. Up here we have plenty of space really, and it doesn't matter if they overlap a bit. I'm happy with that, so we're going to build like 2 more in this area here, right? Both of them are going to work in these forests then, and I would like to have a 3rd one then out here. There we already have some nice some nice infrastructure set up. Let's just make sure that we kind of like have them so that we have them actually where there is low radiation. There's still this scrapyard here that I'm going to use as well, so we can squeeze in that forest lodge here and then another scrapyard here. That's pretty important to me, because with that we can boost our wood supply there significantly. Let's also assign them there to the forester right away. That's going to be 12 more jobs for that. And not enough medicine available there right now. That's okay. By the way, we have another demand here that we need to review now, because this is running out and we need to produce soap or beer. We could go with beer since we have a lot of wheat in stock, of course. Soap would also be fine. I'm not entirely sure what we do the soap with though. Let's research the soap first. We have the knowledge point now that is required out of this, and there it is, right? And we're producing that out of milk and healing herbs. Both of that we have. So let's go ahead and start the research on this. And once we have this, we should be able then to produce some soap. Perfect. Also, the Goldberg contraptions. This is something I don't have yet. Suggestion, but plastic and electronics. Now we have that. Let's make him happy. And we get a knowledge point. Top notch. It's a new method that we have developed there. I'm happy with that. The answers to technology, that's another one. Yep, and that's also just something we need to provide to get another knowledge point. So these quests can be rather simple. And then we have the unsuspected opportunity. And with that also, nope, the trade actually has been finished too. And with that we have the soap research, so I can go ahead now and produce soap in the medical facility. This one I think has a better protection than the medicine, right? It doesn't really make sense to me, but it also consumes 5 times the herbs and also milk on top of that. Alright, we finished also the first step there of the other mission that we had. Now we need to gather plants and produce 1,400 herbs. That's quite a bit. There is a drought coming up, so we should probably do this before the drought happens and find us some herb. I mean, we do have, of course, also the herb collector that is doing the job here. Alright, with the forest lodges, wood is actually coming up with that together with the tools, and this gives me some room here to work on more tailor shops again. So we're going with 2 more that, let's just see, I might be able to squeeze them in here. Both of them will receive electricity as well. And both of them are also within an irrigation plant. And let's go ahead and just make sure that they are producing the radiation suits. We're, by the way, also getting a new generation of adults out now, coming out of the schools, right? And they're trained to reduce the consumption of tools and clothes at the same time. So I'm hoping that this one stabilizes further. Now, I think for expeditions, we're actually pretty much done, right? So there is gas station ruins. This is just really something where we can collect something. I don't think we have any new expeditions anymore. It's looking good, like we can finish the soap there. right? So we're already at 230 out of 350, and this is still taking quite some time there. That's looking good. And I would also like to go ahead and continue with some more building construction. So here we have our upgraded houses, and there's also, yeah, actually there's also room here for more. That's the lake view lodges. Before we build them, I would like to go ahead and build me a road here somewhere. Right, and then we can have another decoration here, like for example a memorial by the lake. I think I would like this one here. Very good. And we also have this pergola that we found out there in the wilderness. This might also be something that we can have close to the lake somewhere, where people can enjoy the view, or close to the mountains up here. Have it actually there, close to the mountains. Task completed. We lose the soap, but we get fresh hope. That's something, right? So the confidence level is getting boosted to the highest level there. That's great stuff for us. Let's continue then with the road here. Because this gives me opportunity now of actually having a few more houses there, right? So we can slowly creep around the lake there. Over there, I'm already pretty much finished. So yeah, let's have it here. And for that, we do need to have some protection again. Probably somewhere here. Let's build the houses first. Let's also build the road first. That road continues then along the lake, right? There's the fisherman. With that, we also make the connection with the other side of town. Here we can actually leave some area available there. And then we have some more houses in this area. Highly polluted for now. But I'm going to make sure that we fix this. Let's make a block of 6 here. And I would also like to have an upgraded shelter then somewhere here. That's going to be quite the construction. And also an irrigation plant. Something like that, something like that. And also 1,000 people we have achieved. A new record, so 1,000 people in one colony on survival mode. Also, we finished the next forest lodge over here and the scrapyard here. Look at that, there is 1,400 scrap waiting here. So I think we could even have a third scrapyard working here then non-stop. That wouldn't be a big deal. And with that, yeah, we have endless water and endless wood and scrap available. Right, the refiners are doing the rest. I can see that my coal is going down a bit. I have a new trader.
Hello, my friend. Is everything nice and
metal
rusty
tools
with
you would have. You would have wood. Let's actually get in some wood. Because I definitely make it a fair trade so that we increase our reputation with him. But that would require a lot of sulfur. But that's okay. We have lots of sulfur anyway. And we're also building a few more homes here. This one has been finished. That's for all of them, right? So we have, yeah, still 40. There's still lots of people really that are moving in or want to move in. A few more wells we need. We need to store 10,000 water. Unfortunately for this quest here, grow a little seedling. This gives me a new seed then. That is, I think, yep, that was the forum quest. We also have an epidemic and loss of herbs. So let's go ahead and have another immunity decree enacted. And I would like to have another big building now here in the center. And that's the market. The market is going to be a centerpiece between my houses and my industry, because in the market you can have people working there transporting the resources to the market and everybody else gets it instead of going to the warehouse all the time. Saves space and saves time for everyone. And yeah, we can have this one here. I would like to have it in the center beside all my other big major buildings. A bit of space around it then, most likely somewhere here. There you go. And we can still have some roads around it now. So here the market definitely needs to have proper roads around it. And then we can have some ornaments around it. So here we can have a double road going up towards the market. And then around the memorial here too. This is going to take a while as there's lots of resources required for this. There's also some higher levels of pollution in the center. No, there is an irrigation plant doing its job, so there's a bit of pollution here, but that's okay. And there it is, the market in all its glory. Getting in lots of resources now. There's also 15 people working here, stocking it up. And people can then just go here and purchase their daily goods. And as we can see, they're doing this. Lots of traffic here. Next up on my research is actually something that takes 3 knowledge points, which is crazy to me, just to have paved roads. We have 6 knowledge points available right now, so this can be easily done. It does, however, consume a lot of scrap and wood, but 3 knowledge points for a paved road. Alrighty, I'm going with it. Yep, and then we probably will also have a look at the electric water pump. Can I queue this up? I don't think I can, so we need to wait for the other one to finish first, because the electric water pump will be nice for my water production, of course, since we have enough electricity at this point. That scrapyard is empty once more. It's getting a bit tight there. There's scrap really far away from it now. I mean, we have a 1,200 scraps, right? And this one is still piling up here, so we can have another one. Another demand is popping up. We're going to wait once more for this one until the very last second. There it is, the paved road. Let's also go ahead and have the electric water pump right away. And with the paved road now, I can go ahead and upgrade all the roads that we have in existence. Upgrade roads. And we can like drag it. There you go. This is super easy. And the builders will do this. This doesn't cost me anything as far as I know. So it's just costing me some workforce, right? And with that, we can have paved roads everywhere in the whole of my village or city at this point, of course. And we got 100 builders available. Let's actually assign a few more, that we can quickly finish this task. And there it is. And with that, we can now go ahead and find us the wells that we have and upgrade them to the electric water pump. This consumes more. This consumes energy in total, though. And yeah, with that, we do produce more water, though. So let's go ahead and upgrade those 4 buggers here. Let's also make sure that they do get their fair share of electricity. There's my poles. We don't have this one, this area here, electrified yet. And also this mine is still not electrified, but now that's coming in play. And we should really have enough electricity for this, right? As all the batteries. The batteries are never really empty. It's the new day is dawning right now, and we still have... Yeah, we still have 1 full battery there. We might... Yeah, let's just build 1 more, really, to be on the safe side. We can have another one just here, behind the other one, as they share their network. And that's also beautiful. We have paved roads everywhere. This also speeds up the traveling of my roads, right? So settlers are faster overall, and it just also looks much better overall. I would also like to add a few more ornaments, so we can have those trees here. Scrap trees, they're called. I wonder how they look. I have 2 on each side and probably 1 in the center, or a tree beach in the center. That's fine. Having a little alley there. Oh, that's quickly built, but they really require scrap and wood. I think that's just for the enclosing down there and some benches. Since we're growing too quickly, I'm going to have another birth control, because we have too many children and 280 homeless, so this will make sure. We could also, as an emergency shift, go ahead and banish the elders. This would affect 16% of my population right now. Nah, let's not do this. And yeah, with that out of the way, I'm going to close this series for now. We might come back to it later, but for now, it's fine for me to stop here. And I hope you enjoyed it. We reached 1,000 population in survival mode. That was my goal. And also build up a big city, that is. Stay tuned.